Hey guys, and welcome back to the Roblox Creepypasta series here on the channel. It's about time I get to Roblox Creepypasta episode 34 on the channel, guys. This series has been amazing, but I have not been, because I haven't been constantly or keeping consistent with the series as it's meant to be. It really is just scattered at the moment. Hopefully I can fix that in the future, but I can't make promises, because as soon as I make promises. But welcome back to a Roblox Creepypasta series episode here on the channel. Like I said, Roblox Creepypasta 34. If you're new to the Roblox Creepypasta series here on the channel, it's basically where every Sunday, okay, not really, but every Sunday, we go onto the Roblox Creepypasta wiki and we take a look at a Roblox Creepypasta there. We read through the Creepypasta and then we give our thoughts, opinions, views, etc. at the end. And then at the end, and you can contribute to the series by actually leaving your thoughts and your views and your opinions on the Creepypasta down below, or even suggest a Creepypasta for me to do the next week Sunday, or, you know, the next year, whenever I get around to it. But today we've got a very interesting one on our return to the series. We've got one that caught my eye called Kyra. Now, the reason this one caught my eye, it's not a very long one, but the reason it did catch my eye is because it broke into the site-based category. So obviously, if you go onto the Creepypasta, you can obviously search by certain like genres, like there's site-based, there's entities, there's journals, there's shock endings, there's games, etc. There's different like genres. We've covered basically all the genres on the channel before, but when I went into on the site-based one, there was actually a breakthrough one, and that was this one. AKA breakthrough, I mean one that I haven't seen on the main page there before, so it had gained quite a bit of attention, which makes me think that this one will actually be a very good one. But without further ado, let's get into this Roblox Creepypasta 34 Kyra. I was looking for some empty games to play, and so I found a game called The Garden. It had an icon of a girl sitting on her knees with scribbles on her face while frowning. The game was made by a weird sounding username, Kyra Master Jiu-Jitsu. I didn't care and just joined it. I joined it and there was an owner. OMG, hello! There was a flower field with a bunny plush and a bed. She used a lot of free models, but where did the deer fawn mask come from? She was wearing a deer fawn mask and deer overalls, but there seemed to be another deer fawn mask on the bed, full of blood. She said, "I think I should be going." She clearly sounded like she didn't want me to be here. I was about to press the X button until some black and red fire and red smoke started to come out everywhere, and all the stuff were gone except for some parts and the deer fawn mask. She said, "It was nice to meet you." She then instantly said, "But you have to leave," to me. And then I got kicked with this unsettling message that said, "Coming to an end." She then suddenly popped up in my friends list after, and I couldn't unfriend her. I never played the game ever again. And that is it. I'm really sorry. I actually did think this was longer. I should have read it through first, you know what I mean? But this one is relatively interesting. I don't know why it's so popular. You know what I mean? I don't think it's terrible. I just don't think it's anything special. You know what I mean? Like the ones that we've read in the past that have deserved to be on the main page. This one, I'm not saying it doesn't deserve it. There's obviously a reason why, but it just doesn't seem very special to me, you know? There's a lot of cliches in this one. There's a lot of there's just a lot of plot holes as well. Like, why was this person, like, just from this first sentence alone, why was this person looking for empty games to play? You know what I mean? That's not entirely, I mean, you know what, Roblox is such an open platform that people look for different things all the time. But I mean, there's no reason to be looking for an empty game, you know? Why were you looking for an empty game? You know what I mean? You could be saying something like, "I was looking for empty games to play because my PC specs didn't allow me to play the popular games," or something like that. That would make a lot more sense. But just saying you were looking for empty games to play, you know what I mean? And just suddenly coming across this one, of course, is another thing. But, you know, it's all part of the story. We can allow that. And yeah, just explaining how the game looked, something to do with deers, that didn't contribute anything to the story. I really don't understand why this one's popular. No hate intended. In fact, no hate intended at all, because, you know, it wasn't a terrible creepypasta. You know, at least that's something positive, you know. It wasn't terrible, but it was definitely way too short, way too, like, rushed, feeling of rushness come from this, and it felt just put out there, you know what I mean? And I don't think it deserves to be on the main page of one of the genres. I don't think so. So I actually know why it is, but, you know. And yeah, like I said earlier as well, there are a lot of cliches, such as friending the player and you can't unfriend them, you know, never joining the game again, just things like that really are just cliches in the series. You've seen a lot of this before. But yeah, guys, I apologize that this one was really short. I really thought this was longer, and I should have actually, like, properly read it through maybe before. I don't really like to read it through before the time, because it kind of ruins my genuine reaction to the creepypasta, so that's why I didn't do it. But I don't think it's a terrible one, you know, and maybe this will motivate me to keep publishing the series every Sunday like it's supposed to happen. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully I'll see you guys next week for Roblox Creepypasta episode 35. I think I might have a special this time for Roblox Creepypasta 40. I know I didn't have one for Roblox Creepypasta 30, which was a bit unfortunate, but I might have one coming for Roblox Creepypasta 40, so hopefully I can grind out, you know, so we can get there, while also giving you quality creepypastas, of course, along the way, because we don't want to just rush to the Creepypasta 40. But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll hopefully see you next Sunday. No promises though, but I'll definitely see you in the next Roblox Creepypasta video here on the channel. Peace and out.